When we talk about getting shredded, for the most part, we talk about getting lean. And I've been lean before. In fact, I've been extremely lean before. And one thing I haven't committed to since I was about 15 is just a prolonged calorie surplus bulk. And there's a variety of different factors for that. Obviously being self-conscious of looking a bit fucking round. And also just enjoying the nature of being ridiculously shredded. But whatever your reason is, there's no question that sticking to a prolonged bulk is tricky. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to bulk on 4,500 calories for $12 per day. This meal plan has to be healthy, it has to be cheap, and it has to add up to 4,500 calories per day, because if you are a furnace, 3,500 just ain't going to do the trick. Let's go. Okay, so first up on the agenda is breakfast. However, before we get into breakfast, we need to identify some key ingredients that we're going to need to purchase. So as far as price goes, it's going to be easiest to break our foods down by macronutrient. Protein, fat, and carbs. So protein, for the most part, is going to be our most expensive macronutrient. It's essential that for this meal plan, we're getting at least 180 grams of protein. The cheapest sources the protein is going to come from is going to be protein powder, eggs, beef mince, and milk. Fats. Now, fats are great because they're highest in calorie. In terms of price, the best value fats are going to be things like your butters and your olive oils. Beef tallow is also a thing, however it can vary in price depending on where you are. Also spreads like peanut butter. The benefit of fats is that they're really easy to consume, and because of their high calorie nature, we'll be putting a decent amount of our pesos into that section. And then thirdly, we have our carbohydrates. Now for the most part, carbohydrates are what are going to elicit the best performance out of you. They are what provide you with the most ready source of energy. Highest calorie carbohydrates are things like pasta, things that are high in sugar as well, like maple syrup. High calorie fruits as well that we can blend into smoothies like dates. And the best thing about carbohydrates is that for the most part, they're dirt cheap. Okay, so here's a list of all the food you are going to need for a week's worth of shopping. Take a look, embrace it, pause it if you want to, enjoy it. I will list the price of each ingredient as we go. These ingredients have all been price matched from Pack and Save. Right, it's the cheapest, it's the best. That's where you want to go. Okay, so starting off with meal numero uno, we have eggs on toast and a calorie bomb smoothie. This is going to consist of 3 eggs, each egg being 55 cents. 100 grams of butter to make those eggs taste delicious, as well as the spread on our 2 slices of cheapskate toast. And the smoothie is going to be 285 mils of milk, 250 grams of oats, and for a little bit of flavor, a banana skinny. The total calories for this meal is 1,869, 70 grams of protein, 81 grams of fat, and 200 grams of carbohydratos, okay? Looking good, off to a good start. Time for some lunch. We've had our eggs on toast, we've had our smoothie, now it's time to go back to basics. Cheap, university style lunch. These are the kind of things I was eating. Student lifestyle, super basic, bowl of protein porridge. 175 grams of oats, 140 grams of peanut butter, 55 grams of dates, and 1 scoop of a protein powder of your choice. I personally opt for Musashi, but you can do whatever you want. You like Rainbow Technicolor Dream Coat flavor, that's up to you. Calorie totals for the university student lifestyle protein oats is as follows. 1,650 calories, 67 grams of protein, 83 grams of fat, and 143 grams of carbs. Woo! Doing well, 2 meals down. And final meal for the day is a bit of pasta lasagna Solomon nome. Basically, it's just beef mince, pasta, and a little bit of pasta sauce. You can meal prep this at the start of the week and then portion it out. And for your portion sizes, what it's going to be is 285 grams of mince, 142 grams of pasta, and then obviously the pasta sauce is just going to be mixed in, so however much of that there is. And the final meal for the day, aka dinner, comes in at a whopping 1,182 calories, 75 grams of protein, 50 grams of fat, and 106 grams of carbs. As I'm sure you guys know, whether you're a student living the uni lifestyle, whether you're someone who works a 9 to 5, buying food in New Zealand is not cheap. This is the cheapest thing I could come up with while still trying to make the meals in general overall pretty healthy. And the total equates to $12 a day. So not quite 10 bucks a day, pretty close, $12 a day. So for a whole week of eating, it's gonna cost you $89.97. So pretty much 90 bucks. But that gets you 7 days of eating 4,700 calories with 214 grams of protein, 450 grams of carbs, and 215 grams of fat. Those macros are pretty ridiculous, doesn't matter who you are. 4,000, nearly 5,000 calories a day is gonna help you put on some weight. Whether you're skinny like myself or you're as fat as Mark Henry, you're gonna put on something. And that's literally it. Simple, basic, but it works. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. I hope it was informative. Obviously, New Zealand, not the easiest place to buy food, but hopefully this video gives you some ideas on how to budget and how to meal prep. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you very soon in a future video. Adios.